We get the debut of EXECRATION here for the BTS Pro Series, and for Army Geniuses, well, looking to try and get some more wins under their belt. You mentioned that they have a lineup and a draft that can definitely enable these victories. Well, I can't remember when that hero was really last played. Not really popular at the moment. Well, Rish does land a pretty good arrow onto Shanks. Yorkham's going to level up the telekinesis as well to secure first blood, since Army Geniuses will strike first in our game one.
Whereas bottom is more of a kill-in, which is where the Snapfire wants to be. We do see Palos getting punched around to live.
Palos?
Gashin.
Oh, can they get the kill? Palos trying to vent fight. Hook damage is not enough, and DB will still go down. Looks like he's more than happy to sacrifice his life to come back to the lane with the built-up resources again. Yorkham is really starting to stack up the right-click damage as Palos not respecting the Rubik. A couple more right-clicks, but it's not enough. Palos can duck into the tree line. Carlo doing a pretty good job as well to hold back Army Geniuses. Meanwhile, with the lifestealer though, top lane in your dream is going to end up going down to the combination of Tino and Shanks.
So it's really nice if you just shoved in the waves and control runes permanently, because the Tiny really needs runes to play. Oh, he missed the stun.
Oh, nice! Yorkham sends him back in the arrow, but still the damage onto the Tiny is going to be enough to bring him down, and now Varese is in trouble as well. A double leap away will get him out to safety.
They need to find a way to like kill his slash. He keeps standing middle and like not dying. It's kind of... Oh, spells on cooldown.
Oh no, this might not be the way. Bob might just kill them all. Oh, they got the Mortimer Kisses as well. They will at least be able to bring him down. A 2-for-1. They get the grand prize of the kill onto Bob. We'll see if Shanks is able to catch up to Yorkham, however. Tino is able to connect. He's going to run into the tree line. What? No, what?
No way.
Oh no. Forcing a lot of reaction to try and deal with the Tidehunter. They're going to protect him with the Moonlight Shadow. He's actually going to back off down to the south. They do have a really good Observer Ward in the jungle and the Ravage at the ready as well. So Army Genius kids can take the team fight. In fact, they're going to do it at the river. Yowei looks to enter on forward, dropping the combination. Now they've got the Ravage as well with the wraparound from DB clipping onto Bob. But the damage is the one that's in question. As Bob, can he slip into the tree lane? He will not be able to as Yorkham finally secures the kill. But can they deal with Palos though? That's a different beast in itself. DB's going to try and force him out to the right side. They're doing a really good job to kite the Pudge. And now they can turn their attention over to Shanks as Yowei does have another round of the combination up, but is having some difficulty with closing the distance. And in fact, it's actually going to be the EXECRATION that look to re-enter the team fight as Palos still ends up going down. Tino's even going to look to TP in as well. He's got the arena at the ready, finds the damage required to be able to bring down Yowei, but they will not catch up to Varese as the Mirana will be able to scurry on away.
Well, we're gonna run into DB here most likely. Oh.
See how tanky DB truly is. Is able to get the Ravage off, but still with the Mortar Kisses damage is racking up on DB. They will have detection to be able to chase him down, but Yowei's going to be in with the combinations. Got to be cautious though, because Tiny's just fed himself to Radiant, but the boys have shown up for the party. His life still gets the bonus Infest help, but it's not enough to keep him alive. It's now in your dream. He's the one that's in trouble with the Rage already on cooldown. Bob can look to enter the fight and provide all the magic damage they need to secure the kill. You feel like Army Geniuses, even though they're down 2,000, was 3,000 gold before as well, they don't have anything really to fear because it seems like their lineup is going to be much better as the game goes on. Do you think that EXECRATION on kind of this timer?
Yowei?
Yeah, that's an aggressive blink in the middle. He's got some members nearby to try and protect him as well. Yowei's going to look to step out to the right side. That's a beautiful split earth though from Bob. They'll clip up to the Tiny. Let's see if they can look to address in your dream though. The damage it's starting to stack up with the Rage on cooldown. Now they can turn it back around. They've got the Dismember onto DB, holding him momentarily, but that's all they need to catch up to the Tidehunter. And now Tino, he's also looking to try and catch up some extra members on Army Geniuses, but Yorkham will get the blink out to safety, but...
He just feels so fast and tanky. It's like always on the map. I don't know.
This is a big kill. Let's see if they're going to have the damage in your dreams on the right side as well. They're going to toss him over towards the Lifestealer. They're still holding a stun as well, so the TP from Bob will be stopped instantly. Radiant, they are smoking down. They've got Kisses and Arena to take the team fight.
After like spells get used, he just wanna go in because he has like two tanky boys, right? They're gonna like go in with snap
Ooh,
kisses.
in the river. Palos jumped aggressively to try and pick up the double damage rune. At least he was able to take it away from In Your Dream, but they're actually still even going to be able to think about Roshan even without the DD. Rosh, it's going to go down though before they can contest even more kisses to try and scout this out.
Oh, he got the rush. Because the lifesteal is super dependent on his rage to fight. Once his rage ends, I think he just dies.
Looks like he's recognized this as well. We're going to BKB queued up for the lifesteal. So
yeah, I think he really needs it. I think it's a good item choice. Oh, they see the TP. Bob.
See if the stun lock's going to be enough. It will be thanks to Yokam's telekinesis, but the rest of Radiant, they're starting to move on over. Ravage going to be used to cancel the Dismember. That'll also net them the kill onto Bob as well.
Oh, yes,
a 4v5. Hook stolen from Yokam from downtown. Brings Palos back into the grasping hands of In Your Dream. But a 4-stuff cookie repositions Palos out to the left side, but In Your Dream locks onto his target. One more swipe and they secure the kill on the hook again. Yokam brings him back, but the BKB is the big issue as Tino can TP up, but Carlo will not be able to have the same capability as Army Geniuses. What a beautiful team fight from them. At least instantly though, we see Army Geniuses looking to reoccupy the map. Radiant, they want to get it back though with the smoke. Tino on the Vanguard leading the charge. Potentially might run into your wave first. It's actually going to be Palos with the first point of contact into the Tiny. The BKB will enable him to charge him down. Hook, off the mark from Yokam. And now Palos going to be able to drag him back. They'll be able to bring down the Rockman, but can they still stick around for the team fight? Age is going to expire In Your Dream, but he doesn't care at all about not having the second life. Radiant though,
still going in.
Still nearby. Carlo gets a jump, the spear as well, but Ravage used from DB to try and protect the lifesteal, and they're going to be able to do just that. And now In Your Dream, he can turn it back around, starting onto Tino. A TP will be there, but it's not going to be enough. They make sure they hit him from behind, and the hook as well for good measure on Yokam. Greedy goddamn cause. We'll see what they can do.
Headband too. Look at him.
Oh yeah, yeah. See what the call is going to be here with the wraparound on Army Geniuses. They do have the boys starting to connect. Yokam for the blind hook.
Oh!
No way. No way, Yokam. What are you doing? You're a better punch than Palos this game. Oh my lord. Another DD on the map as well, but Army Geniuses, they don't need that to walk up the high ground. 5,000 net worth. Oh, Tino jumped to the arrow. Now they got the bash as well. They can chase him down. They don't even need to, thanks to Yokam's hook. Shank's gonna look to move into the middle, but In Your Dream still playing with the BKB. The damage is just not there. They have so many ways to mitigate the damage on the boys on Radiant. Spear's finally gonna be there from Tino that will be able to cover the retreat so Bob can get back inside the base. Carlo should be okay as well. Bob's actually going to jump into the middle. Ravage use clips onto 3. They stole the freezing field as well. Yokam has done it all for Army Geniuses this game. What a beautiful ultimate in combination with the Ravage.
Damn.
Oh. See, Spear sets up for the hook. Reese will get some distance away. They're going to need some buybacks coming out here from Radiant if they're going to be able to hold the base. And Palos will finally be able to get Yokam onto the second support as well. So beautifully done. And Artino, he's still playing around with the arena. Tries to set up for the spear, but they're not going to be able to get him out of the wars. But still, they actually toss Palos into the middle. But it looks like In Your Dream can man fight. Rips apart the punch. Will now turn to Shanks next as well. As a live steal up. Should still be chilling. Tino thinks that he can get some of this, but it's not going to be the case. As In Your Dream, still more than happy with taking this skirmish, especially with the Infest to chase him down. Radiant, they're lacking the buybacks. They're just hoping that they can survive long enough until Bob is alive.
I think he should be killing it, yeah. I think he definitely needs to be killing it, otherwise they don't do enough
outside the base. Oh no, Bob gets scouted out underneath the observer ward. Beautiful play from Yolway as well. Just steps to the left side so we can aggro the creeps to make sure they don't block the arrow. What a start he had, but it's just been able to have no impact for at least the last 10 minutes. It's a second full set of barracks here for Army Geniuses, and
yes, his heart almost done. Might take the Aegis here. He even went for the Kraken Shell talent. Infested Rubik, they want to jump.
what's he got stolen?
So
Pulse Nova.
Oh, they're gonna run into Tino. Tino?
What could Shanks say? We'll even catch up to Tino as well. He's got the BKB, but In Your Dream, of course, doesn't give a damn about that. Oh, the last hit bash in Yoe as well, getting that damage required to bring him down.
This game looked so even early on. Or like slightly execration favor even, I would say, and then things just kind of went downhill for them.
That went downhill really fast as well.
Yeah.
Look at the space that DB's making. In Your Dream just beating to the tower. They're able to get the hook back, but In Your Dream, of course, has the rage to be able to protect himself as well. The creeps are inside the base. The last tier 4 tower is going to go down as well, but the throne exposed. They want one more team fight with Tino respawning shortly. Does have the arena to work with, but look at the ravage from DB. Holding 4 members into place, and they're even going to call it quits before this last team fight breaks out. So, Army Geniuses, incredibly well done from them to be able to find their way back into this game 1.
Yeah, super cool. Yes, kind of hit their timing and execution couldn't really handle it. They had an advantage early that they didn't press enough. It's kind of unfortunate, but you know, game by AG. I feel like Army Genesis has a draft that comes together nicer, but I'm not sure how much I believe in this In Your Dream lone druid. I haven't really seen him play a hero ever.
Both side lanes. I guess for Radiant, they're happy once again though. This lane very close to their tower. They blocked the small camp as well. Meanwhile, bottom lane, as soon as they leave, we're going to kill. It's going to be okay, and that finds first split. You see Tino just doing a really good job. They've got the double range as well here, so this lane's going to continue to stay shoved out, and they'll make sure that Tino gets solo experience. Mid lane, I've been a little bit of trouble. Flame Guard. Give Bob some safety. Doesn't get the one charges or the fairy fire off, though. So, big rotation. We do see across the map, though, that at least they're going to be able to bring down DB. It looks like he's recognized the ways he's going to be able to die in this lane. Top, though. Are starting to make the rotation out of Execration. Bob doesn't have a point in the chain to try and set up for the arrow. Instant use of the Savage Roar is going to send them packing, but still with the Remnant on 4, they're going to look to dive out of the tower. But the instant response from Yoe with the coil, now they can look to man-fight themselves. But In Your Dream still in a compromised position. It might not go down. A leap over the tree line as Shanks is able to find the finishing blow. And they might all get out. Yoe has got the waning rift to be able to close the distance. Even got to drop the ward as well to try and scout out Bob's position. Can he sidestep? Well, will not be able to. It's a slight just mistimed. Not getting a kill onto a core. Do you feel like he's too concerned about this?
I mean, nah, probably not. Just wants to use it off cooldown. He can't really kill the lone druid, I'd say.
No, the bonus movement speed. Tino should still go down. Beautifully done. All right. Well, he's having a good lane. And Ultimate doesn't get anything out of it. And then Yoe still sticking around to be able to find that kill. So, very nicely done.
And it's really important that this puck like protects his lone druid, because every time this Night Stalker...
Yoe just dodges the arrow, but still, they've got the snowball on 4, but it sets up for the double avalanche. They're still going to try and turn all their attention over towards the puck. The damage, it's not enough to bring him down. So Bob's just going to use the ability to try and kill with a tiny instead, but he's going to be cautious, so Hasty's still in the arsenal. Beautiful phase shift dodge. So Yoe's going to be okay for the moment. They might be able to chase him down, though. They're pinging the tree line. Exactly where Yoe is, and the arrow from Shanks clips him out. Bob with the triple. Oh my, you mentioned that Bob's Ember was something to fear.
Kinda, we see Execration rotating down here.
Big kill if they can catch up to DB. Shard's going to be able to block him in. It's only to disrupt the nearby as well. Nothing they can do to keep the Doom alive. Meanwhile, top lane Dark Ascension was used as well from Tino, but he's actually going to look to maybe set up on mid. They'll lead him with the silence. They've got Bob nearby. Chain's going to be able to come back off cooldown shortly. See if it's going to be enough control, and regardless, the damage, it's there to be able to bring him down. So Bob having a really good past couple of minutes here on the Ember.
I don't really like this too much, this game. I feel like he needs to be like a big boy.
Well, they have Doom. Oh, he gets a Doom off just before the glimpse away. It's going to send him back towards Yokem and Yoe as well. They get the streak as well onto the puck and the arcane rune. Oh, that's huge for Army Geniuses.
That is a very big kill. They have coil now as well, but you can see Execration. They are set up here. If he goes too close, oh, it's fine.
Oh, he's going to have to use the core defensively though. It does
Oh, they
have
have
some
Glim.
boys nearby. They're going to try and bring down with the Night Stalker, but the Snowball will protect Tino for the moment. Still put the toss in the air. They're able to secure the kill, and Yolway gets out with his own life. See if they can get more out of this, though. A glimpse back into the Bear's grasp. And even in your dream, wanting to show up as well. And well, he'll be rewarded. And also the tier 1 tower is going to be under threat. Wild what they're able to do here for Army Geniuses. Desolator's almost completed as well. They haven't... And you've got DB farming up top. Might be in some trouble. Tino's going to look to make a start. He's got Shanks nearby as well. They really need the arrow to be able to connect. Gonna try and jump point blank to be able to start this. The Void potentially for the slow can help out. There's the arrow. DB with the protection coming up for the hood. Is it going to be enough? At least to buy some time for Varese to TP in with the Static Storm, but there's no more follow-up because mid lane, some action's breaking out. They're going to try and bring down with the Morphling and Yokem. In combination with Yolway, that's enough damage and control to get rid of the position 1.
They're probably just waiting for a Rift Pack right now. Not too far away from it. Let's have Blink on Tiny. Oh, Doom. Doom's in trouble.
That he is. It's got the hood still. Oh no, they jumped into the silence. Tiny's not able to get the combo up, but it might not matter. Reese can glimpse back. Night Stalker. Tino was having a really good start to this game off the back of the lane, but he has not been able to capitalize that in the early game. Really struggling now.
In your dream, still pushing top. Don't think they're too interested. They want to set up on him though.
See, they're going to try and TP in the Mirana. That arrow combination, the Bear eats it, but it will not matter. Beautifully done. Just seeing in your dream go one crit wave too far.
Well done by Execration. Oh, we see BKB on Bob as well now. Is he gonna go in?
He's trying to at the moment. Forcing out an early use of the BKB. That will net them the kill onto Yokem. He's going to look to go on for more. They're going to be cautious, though. Doom is at the ready, but the chains into the arrow is going to be able to prevent DB from getting the ultimate out. They'll lay it down the Static Storm, so Radiant need to Delta split away. Are they going to have the damage now? This is where Palos can come into play. Is the Morphling going to try and show up for the skirmish, but the control is something they're lacking. So Yolway can jaunt out to the right side and now turn his attention back towards Carlo. We'll have another round of the abilities up shortly. He's going to get stunned first for the moment. Arrow doesn't connect. In fact, it's going to be on DB instead. But in your dream, he's back alive. He wants some revenge. We'll see what the Lone Druid's going to be able to do, but it's all onto the puck. And Avalanche might be there fast enough to buy some time for Yolway to get the blink away inside the river as Yolway gets out with murder. And now they're going to look to go to the north as well. They see Carlo inside the river. A beautifully placed Observer Ward will make sure that the Tusk cannot survive. How do you look to address this then on Radiant? Are you considering about items, or are you wanting to try and focus Doom down before he kind of gets Hood and the Wraith Pact offers? I'll hold for that. Yokem. First point of contact's going to be into Carlo. Yolway can look to try and help out as well. Meanwhile, inside the lane, though, Static Storm before the Morphling was ready for it. Another kill onto Palos, and that will be Roshan now for the taking. It's a very interesting read for him. I suppose a lot of the damage before the Morphling finds item is going to be Magic's. Yokem. Oh. Ooh, he's snowballed on forward, Carlo, so it will end up going down. Yokem was kind of just trying to force some reactions out. And with him having to snowball on forward, able to help secure the kill.
Execration's kind of getting there slowly. Gotta get to the Skadi. They're also kind of dependent on this tag team damage.
Palos. Oh, they see the Morphling. Palos is a big pick off. They're going to be able to find it. They'll toss back into the Static Storm. A beautiful setup and an incredible smoke. We'll be able to secure the kill once again onto the position 1. His third death of the game.
That's nicely done by them. Ball lane, the coil.
Into the tree line.
Is he in trouble? He's in trouble.
Is it? Is it a lot of trouble? Is Yolway in trouble though? That's the question. BKB. No, he just gets it on the courier. Might be enough to get him away. Blink out to the left. Tino looking for the finishing blow. They're going to be able to have the vision thanks to the ward on the high ground. So Varese will drag back the Night Stalker away from Yolway, who wants to go back in. Yolway needs to respect Tino. He's got a lot of damage if he can get on top of the park. Got some boys looking to show up as well, though. They'll TP him one in your dream. Still playing with his food for the moment, Tino. Considering about going back in. Ooh, very close. Now it's daytime, Tino. Oh no, not like this. What's going on? Now mid lane as well, Yokem and Carlo, both the supports battling it out. DB's nearby. Pipe and Wraith Pact, and yeah, good luck getting your kills. Where's your damage now, lads? You gotta disengage, and Carlo might not be able to. A little bit more damage required, and well, they should be able to find it after the snowball. So, oh boy, it looks like Execration got some big issues here in the second game. Do we feel like this Skadi is going to be enough here from Radiant, or do they need that one more item as... Yeah, they're gonna jump, why not? Toss back into the bear. Look at the damage coming out from In Your Dream. They just rip apart, and now they're gonna have a +1 as well. Oh, they don't get the glimpse, but regardless, it forces Carlo to use the snowball, and he goes straight down to his grave.
Well, don't think he's gonna have time to get it.
Does not look like that's gonna be the case at all. Oh, the difficulties here with how they're gonna be able to hold this. Toss to break the coil. At least they'll get the Doom off afterwards, and Bob, another death for him. Palace going to be forced to TP back to try and help defend, but this is without the Skadi. Might have to sell an item. Okay. A little bit slow there with the avalanche. Still, the base is falling though. What can they do here? They need a response from Execration, and where's that going to come out? The heroic play, maybe this can be off the back of Tino. Dark Ascension gives them the information, but instantly the turnaround. Army Geniuses, they just group up as 5. The damage mitigation is proving to be too much of an issue. Radiant don't have the response. They're trying, but continuing to butt their heads against the same brick wall. What do you do? It's Mega Creeps. They don't have a lineup to do with Mega Creeps. Bob's going to try and BKB and look to enter the fight, but the buildings are falling. They want to try and deal with the supports, but they won't even catch up to them. So maybe the bear is the one they can bring down, but they've got to re-summon from In Your Dream, and now Bob's going to send packing. He's got a remnant to work with. The Morphling's the one that's in trouble for the moment. The waveform to be able to reposition. Palace will get back to the southern side, but it's just space created. Mega Creeps on the agenda, and our Army Geniuses, they can even stick around for more kills if they want to. They'll kill off Carlo, and yep, they're not even done just yet. Oh.
Come on, your way. No,
Oh,
no.
my. Dude.
God damn mid players.
Look at him.
That's right. Take his rune.
Alright, smoke up. They are a bit split from Army Geniuses. You're always going to be able to reconnect with the team. He might have just got a glimpse. In fact, they get the Doom. It was with the BKB, so it should be okay for the moment on Bob, but Tino's not going to have the same fate, nor Carlo. Palace, one last attempt, but the Static Storm, no way to hold him inside for the moment. The glimpse is going to go all the way to the other side of the lane, but yeah, they've had enough. They see no response to the Army Geniuses lineup, as what an incredible series for them. They're going to be able to take our first series of the night in 2-0 fashion.
Yeah, very convincing wins, I would say. They had a plan, is what it felt like. You know, both games. Pipe Rift Pack, some timing together. Let's go.